Hi. We're not going live yesterday. Um, I was not quite well enough. Still in a lot of pain, but it's okay. This is how you become in life. Um, there's a few things I would like to address, and people have said, "Who are you?" Well, let me introduce myself. I am Elder Medicine Bear. I am the youngest elder for my tribe, Blackfeet tribe. And that is back home in Montana, all the way down to Wyoming, all the way up to Cree Nation. So we combined together. Now, yes, I am. I am the youngest. There is another male that is um, the youngest also. So now, many people were asking, how can you natives, okay, indigenous natives or what natives? Many say, well, you are what? Indigenous. Again, I am Black. Yes, I do speak it. Um, I also can speak other languages too. Now, the question was, how do I explain who I am and what am I about? I want to hold that question until we get some more viewers in here, and so uh, I have someone to join the panel with me. So that way we have some communication. Say CP, how are you? Good morning. How is Ohio? Right. My mind is going 1,000 miles. Trying to put my phone on silent. Goodness. Oh, I didn't know I had all this. We are going to hear the phone ring. It's so it's been going nonstop since. Oh, please, I need prayer. My 12-year-old granddaughter, she was diagnosed with. Oh, we shall do that today. We'll do a prayer and ask the Creator to let's you know, to bring some healing and to help her breathe. It takes a toll of the body. That I do know. And we'll do that. That is very important. I do know that there are many people been getting sick. A lot of elderly also been getting really, really sick. When I had spoken with council, they were saying that many families are not well. There's something in the air, and it's making them unbalanced. And a really, really good family members. I like to shoot that phone. You know this is a business phone, and they're saying Hi, are you in debt? You were not approved the last time. Stay on the line, we get you approved. Excuse me, sir, this is a business. Oh, how much are you in debt? What is your name? Once my husband said, oh, my name's Tony. What a name. Click. Hung up. Told my husband, let me answer the next one. Okay, let me answer. When I said, hi, this is Bear Claws Morgue. Can I take you? Or is it your family member? Click. Not even a minute later. Hi, this is Black Creek Police Department. What can I do for you? What is your emergency? Or is it an emergency? Oh, hi, are you in debt? No, this is the police department. It went. And they said, then I said, can you remove this number, please? And it's still been going on. And it's been going on since Christmas. Or maybe a little more for Christmas. My hummingbirds are fighting over the water. I do know that in the cell phones we can block it. But a main line, it's very difficult to do that. So now I have been trying to get hold of Sangha. He's been MIA. Some say he's worked. He says he's been working. And then there's other time. So I'm calling out my son. I asked my other son, Bud, I'd like to join, but he can't. That I can believe. Sangha, I don't believe he can call. He can, but I don't know if he's working. Again, I haven't heard from him for a while. Other children, they're either sleeping in or I said, let's go do something. No. There was something that I wanted to ask many of you. Do you believe in prayers? Because I had gotten an email yesterday. You're so deeply in your prayers. Do you even understand your prayers? Yes, I believe in prayers because I believe in Mother Earth and our Father, the Creator. And then it said, you mentioned the Creator. Who's this Creator? There's only Jesus Christ. Wow. I was like, I kept reading, wow. Oh, wow. And she was asking me, what you reading? So I said, let me read it. Then I'll translate it. Of course, there are people out in this world that don't believe in Bigfoots or the Dogman, the werewolf, the it, the Wingalow, shapeshifters, paranormal, spirits. But then yet they say, what are you believing? What are you saying? Are you doing storytelling? Storytelling now. Well, you pray. Are you praying for these people, these creatures? I pray for both. I really do. I pray for paranormal if they can come to their where they can find peace for themselves. But paranormal, it means they can't. They're unsettled. They are incapable of understanding. Some can understand the goodness. It depends on that spirit. But many always say, oh my, what is really going on? Prayers, you're praying. Danse, baby girl, how are you? Greetings. Prayers are very powerful. Prayers brings peace. Prayers bring love. Prayers bring together. Prayers are also a vibration. Prayers can go through air. Now, this email was so silly. They were asking me, do you feel that a dog man can pray? Do you feel that an it can pray? Do you feel that an earthworm can pray? All I could say is wow, because, you know, and I still believe this today, as I did when I was younger. When a bear is ready to give birth, do you think they're only thinking of how to give the birth, or do you believe that they just pray? I believe all creatures pray in their own ways, just as a human prays in their own ways. Every lifestyle is very different from a creature to a human being. Mother Earth has put us here to live, to see how we can live on her. And as our Creator walks with us on this journey, she grows these trees, she grows the fruit, she grows the vegetables. Then again, what do you have for the creatures? I really believe that they do. In their own ways, I believe they do. But why? The question also was asked, why do you pray? Because I'm a medicine woman, and I was taught when I was younger, as I was a very, very young girl, prayers are always needed. Prayers are always powerful. When you see your friend, hey, you take care, yeah, you too. I'll keep you in my prayers. Are you just saying that, or are you really meaning it? That's, excuse me, I gotta do something about this. Mayor Claude Moore, can I help you? Good morning, this is Mayor Claude Moore. Who are you? Well, you're calling a business. This is the morgue. Can you please remove this number? Unless you got a body to be picked up, I can pick it up. Excuse me? Remove the number. Thank you. He said, what did you say? Bear Claw Morgue. You have a body for me to pick up, or what do you need? This is a business. He started laughing there. Well, okay, it's funny. Well, y'all heard me. Bear Claw Morgue. And they hang up, but this one didn't. He's like, what? Remove my number. This is a business. Oh, goodness. So anyway, let me, I hope that was a good laugh. My heart is pounding because I wanted to say much more. Stop, come on my hand. But we have cameras in our office. We need to Be nice. My husband said, "Don't answer the phone, just let her ring." He goes, "What if it's corporate calling?" Let's see. This is the moment. I thought you would like that one. Good morning, everyone. Laser. Hello, my love. John, listening on the road again. You're always on the road. You know, I really do pray for you because you're on the road. And, you know, I understand you're driving these big trucks, the rigs. I have family that do the same thing too. And especially on the snow. And then you go from one state to another state, unless you're local. And I understand. Sometimes it can still be kind of rough. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Okay, Roger, John, Brandy, CP, Nicole. Hello, beautiful. How are you? It's good to see you, Infinity. Hello, my precious. Thank you for joining. Alrighty. Prayers. Tell me, does anyone, you know who I've been thinking about too? Alfonso. The pianos, the guitar, the Mexican young, the Mexican young man. I haven't seen him. It's been a while. Usually he'll come on or he's watching. I hope he's well. Now, get back to what I was trying to say. And if anyone would love to come and join me on the panel here, you may. And you can give me a little input of how you've heard about Bigfoot, or do you agree on prayers or not praying? I think that everybody does, but in their own ways, correct? No pressure. Always send out prayers, Nicole. I know, you know, you and I both going through the same thing, and one day at a time. It's important that many try to understand. There, I looked up memory. Today is Wednesday. I usually don't go live right on Wednesdays. I either make a short video or post. No grandbaby. No great grandbaby, I should say. No. And she would, at nighttime, she look out our bedroom window would be like this. Whoop! Whoop! I miss that. And then her singing, so yes. Okay, let's uh-oh. Why isn't she coming? Our device is not connected. Your device is not connected. Try the link again. Oh, there she goes. And my beautiful friend, how are you?
Good morning, Tansei.
Fancy. Yes. And how is your husband?
The husband is doing well. We're doing well. I think we're in our second week of treatment, and yeah, we're doing good. We're on top of any side effects, and just trying to stay positive, and yeah, it's going well.
Very important two things: stay positive and not allowing the other half of sadness and what ifs. Not good. It's always
Yes.
good to stay
Yes.
positive and um, like I said, prayers are very powerful. I know that a lot of people sometimes don't understand, but there's different stages. So we want to we want it to stop at this point. So, but let's keep going. Don't give up, no matter what conditions. That's what the only thing that stopped me when I tell my sisters, why didn't you let me see you, you know, in the stages. And this was geez, February 14th will be 4 years. So issue.
Yes.
Well, my husband put it on the on silent. And I have to leave the door open because it's monthly. Our residents come and pay rent. So,
Yep.
but, so they can see me where I'm at. This morning, I had mentioned you and your husband in our prayers, and Auntie kept saying Philip, or did you say Tim or Philip? And I'm like, who are you? What name are you coming up with? And she says, I thought you said Phil. I said, no. Oh. She said, okay. Just getting, I said, is someone coming across asking you or something? And she says, no. But I thought you were saying that. And I'm like, no. I said, damn. Ooh. So she stopped and she said, going like this. I said, why are you asking him for saying it? Just say the name. And she's like, I wasn't asking Tim to forget. I was asking the man over there because he's looking at us like this. What are we doing? There's a little man here. He has binoculars and he's like going like this. And we're walking around the house outside doing in the prayers.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's holding the smudge stick, an instant one. And so, and I have the feather in my other hand, and then I have one too. So I'm going like this. And then after he's seen us come to the one point of the corner where he's at, he's like this. So right away I go to the feather with like this to him. And then he says,
Aw.
I said, okay.
Aw.
So, and
That
the
was nice.
lady's in the window and she lifts her window up and she says in Spanish, ¿Qué estás haciendo? What are you doing? I said, praying. Oh, me too. Rosa. I said, okay. So there I was going like this again. And she says, but she says, why you no, because I was barefoot.
Oh,
No
yes.
shoes, no socks.
Grounding.
Just not even with my moccasins. And
Wow.
I told her, that's just me. I want to feel with Mother Earth.
Yes.
So, and I feel really grounded that way. I do that all the time. My husband, you're going to get sick.
Yeah, I struggle with that right now.
It's okay.
Yeah. We have snow and it's cold, and I think I'm going to bundle up and go grab a tree anyway. Try to get some grounding in.
I wish we had snow here. I mean, the snow it got here was, from what I was told, in 74. But it wasn't heavy snow, it was just snow. And I'm like, wow, okay. But you go an hour behind us, going east, then there's Yosemite. So there is snow there.
Yes. Yes.
And I tell my husband, I says, can we do a detour? No, no. I forgot one of my strands of hair. My daughter was over brushing my hair and she says, Mama, your hair is still thin. I said, yeah, it will always be thin now. Let's see who came in. Ace, Danse, greetings. I see that I'm going through brain cancer, and it's been over what, right? I've been going through brain cancer, and it's been over a year now, and I'm still kicking. That's right.
Yay.
Much prayers deeply for you, Nicole, and I know for the past year and a half that I've known you through different channels and Facebook. Stay strong, stay positive. And remember, and when you do have the treatments, or even if you're just taking the pill form, it is important that you do stay positive.
Yes.
Don't allow the chemicals that we put in our body, even it's bad for us, but they're saying it's helping. Stay positive. If you are weak, make sure someone is with you. Never be alone. I know brain cancer is harder because you get very unbalanced and confusion sometimes, and not knowing where you're at and stuff. But I'm always thinking of you and saying prayers for you. I have not stopped. I know because another friend of mine has brain cancer. Now she's at stage 4. She's very confused. So, and it's very hard to see someone go through that because she's so young. And being 55, that's very young.
Yes.
So I tell the family, I says, just make her comfortable. Because when the critter says you're coming home, be happy for her. Don't. Tears can fall, but let her know, it's okay if the time comes. And her mom got mad at me because I said that. I said, I'm sorry. I tell my family the same thing. I tell myself when my sister passed, it was hard for me, like everyone. It gets hard. But like my daughters are saying and my husband, listen to your own words, Mama.
Yes. Yes.
I say, you're right. You're right. And then I'll be good. And then all of a sudden, I'm trigger right back where I was.
Yeah.
And I said, I can't do this because I blacked out a lot of memories. And then I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm trying to teach people how to pray, how to accept, and when I can't do it myself. So I ripped my butt and said, you are not this kind of person. You do not forget, you forgive. So wake up.
Yep.
I did.
Yep. You got to be that example. And that's hard.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. It gets hard, but even ourselves, and if it's our partner or child or a family member, it gets a little difficult. And they need support, even they're trying to be the supporter. And I understand many people that, do that. And I extend my blessings, what can I do? How can I go ahead and help? The hubby came home. Let's see. Thank you very much. I do chemo and I get so sick. In 2 weeks I'm 53. Forgot a lot of things sometimes. It's okay, Nicole. I'm really sorry. Sometimes chemo can take a lot out of you. But we are all here, and take your time. I know it can be hard. And when you do feel nauseous, make sure you your phone's been ringing like crazy. Yes, like crazy. I answered it and said, "This is Bear Claw's Morgue." Again. In and out. It's what was it? Okay. Bear Claw Morgue. Yes. So, even I think we were all asleep around 10 o'clock, and we heard the phone ring. My aunt was sleeping here, my uncle's over there, and he went and picked up the phone. I said, "Don't pick up the phone." He goes, "It's not our phone, it's the office phone." He's like, "I thought it was the house phone."
Oh.
He said, "Hello?" And he's like, "What?" And he says, "Oh, they want to know if you want a gallon of water." Are you sure? I think so. I go, "Uncle, I don't think they said you want a gallon of water." Because I called the number back and it was a business, but not for water. It rang once and hung up, so I'm sure it was one of the telemarketing because they use their cell phones and other people's cell phones. I know how they can get connected from I got one. It said 702-541-2216. And I thought, well, that's strange. I know someone with that same number almost, but it's 26. And that's a resident. But when I called that number, it was a business.
Yes. Yeah. We got rid of our landline and I thought I was going to miss it for a while. And yeah, I haven't. I mean, having one for so long, you get used to that and what that brings you into your household. But yeah, I haven't missed it now for a while.
Yeah, my husband says, "I'm glad we don't have a landline in here." I said, "No, I have it off ringer." But we had our old house. We had a recorder, and it's the old-fashioned kind. You have to press the button to hear, and then press another button to delete. And then when it turn off the ringer, it'll ring once and then records for you. And I tell the kids, "Okay, don't call me on the cell, just call me on the house phone." Okay, and I forgot I turned off the ringer.
Oh,
and
no.
it would go like, "Bob, Bob."
Are you okay?
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, it just came in. I thought I seen Tara. Hello, Darlene. Okay, let's see. Hi, hi. For those that have cancer, I highly encourage look into apricot powder. Tell too many times cancer is heavy. Malnourished or prayer is powerful too. Talk to yourselves.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes. This is another child of mine that likes to make sure I'm up on my iron and my body and everything, and I love her to death. She texts me, "Hi, Mama, how you doing?" Infinity, infant. I'm gonna say inf. I create another song. I'll send to you later. Oh, okay, awesome. Oh, does anyone would like to come on the board and express their story on Star People, the Satanga? I love you, Mama. I love you too. I always tell my other, there's another one that texts me and checks on me. I do, Mom. I wish Sangha would. It's another son come distance. I always have to. Hello, did you forget who I am? I do that to my kids. Let's see. Which one? One. I have them all out as 1, 2, 3. Let's call number 5. Hello, Rini. Are you good? I haven't heard from her for a week now. She's the baby.
Which
Now,
one is the firefighter?
that's my son. He's my we FaceTime, we get to see each other every so often, but he's been busy. He has been busy. He's been telling me he's been trying to keep certain areas really him and his colleagues. Um, some of them are really scared because of the Satangas around there. And then
Yeah.
he said there's a weird footprint that's like a four-toe. And I said, well, does it have like a footprint? He says, no. He goes, we never seen this before. But
Mm.
people down in the valley there, they were saying that some kind of like alien creature. And I said,
Oh, wow.
Star people. He goes,
Yeah.
well, I forgot to call him, but I was talking to my chief. And it's like on the History Channel.
Yes.
I said, how many times have I explained to you about the stories of the Star Peoples? Yeah, I remember. And then he goes, but I also forgot that, there's so much things that's so interesting in this world that humans don't really pay attention, or you could be hiking or jogging and you see like open fields, but in the corner of your eye, you see something dark just go by, or something that look like a mist or a fog go by. And then you think, did I see that? And turn around and no. But sometimes, like I told them, you'd be surprised because there is a lot of things, even in some deserts. Many seem to be more in the open and easier to see. The veil is the same. That is true. I think it's been opening up more and more. Another colleague, and he was saying that he loves the paranormal. He loves the more dangerous Wingaloo shifters because he says he's seen the it turn into a fox. I said, have they yet turned into like the dog man or a wolf? He says, no, no, no. Brother JP, thank you for taking us for a ride, looking for a coffee. Much blessings. And if you want to come on, you can if you're still in the car. I'll put the link. Please don't be afraid to come on and tell us a story or introduce yourself. I believe it would be a purpose of life and sharing. Oh, okay. I'm with my 3 kids. Well, you tell them I said hello and hugs and kisses. My husband says, "Well, do you talk to him in Spanish?" I goes, "Yeah, but he's Portuguese." He's oh okay. Because when my husband the other day was talking to him in Spanish, but I go, his dialogue is different than the Spanish. His is slang because he's not from Mexico or from Spain or Portugal or whatever, but he's he's like, is he from here? I said, no, he's from Portuguese. He's like, oh, like Antibars? I said, yes. And he's like, when he said, con este, I said in our language, how do you say in Spanish? Oh, voy a casa. And JP didn't quite hear, and then I repeated, and he's like, oh, Shenete. So, not that many people have the same dialogue. It's kind of different, but yet they all do try. Oche. Hello, greetings. Mike. Tansei. ¿Cómo estás? Yes, JP. My husband said that too. ¿Cómo estás? Let's get back with the prayers. I think I feel we need to do a prayer here. I'm feeling someone besides Nicole. Yeah. When I get upset about things this world, I listen to you and I feel so much better. All things paranormal, star people, Sasquatch. It blows my mind. Loving to hear about it. It's important that all humans understand, but again, government hides a lot of things. And I've known this for over 40 years, being an experience of it and been around it and asked many questions. Yes, I really do believe that people haven't really opened their eyes yet to understand the star people and the Satangas. And there are other creatures out here on this earth that many don't understand or know what they are, but they assume. And it's not good to assume. If you feel you think you saw someone that you can talk to in that way, in that level, because when you're down here and you're just learning and other people are up here and you're really confused and you don't know who to ask and you go to a friend and you say, hey, I thought I seen like, it looked like a bear standing up, but you can see the long arms and bears don't have long arms.
Right.
So And it does get very overwhelmed. The same thing with the star people. They're very high vibration, and many people are starting to get confused with that too, because when they get shown, and then their eyes, they say, oh, their eyes are like real big. They're not that big. They're a little more smaller, just like your glasses, just a little bit more bigger than the lens. And the ones that I've seen, they're like sideways, not upwards. They're more like an egg, an egg shape, but a little larger. Let's see who came in. Daryl. Don't say, Robin, you just woke up. Girl, get in here. You can cover your camera so you don't have to show us your morning wake up face. I'll call her anyway. What are you doing? Waking up. Oh, wake up. Ugh. Well, anyway, like I was saying, let's do a prayer. How about that? Everybody, let's put emoji of some kind so we can do a prayer. About the Satangas and star people, I've seen it, and that was in 1974.
Mm.
And that was kind of scary at that time. But Mama Rainfeather had taught me to be stronger and not to be afraid and be calm when you face anything like that. It is important that you don't face. You don't want to overact. It's best to stay calm, even if with the Satangas, when you're, like I said, you're hiking in the forest, and wow, this is awesome, and you're like walking, looking around, and you get this feeling in your gut, and then you start like shaking. That's because you're feeling the vibrations off them. Their energy is very, very, very high. Very high. So when I started coming more, and Barbara would be there, and I didn't get scared. I just smiled. And then I looked, and I was, can I come closer? And I can hear her. No. And so I start walking, and then she says, where are you going? I'm going back home. Why are you up here alone? Meditating. Go back to village. And I went back. She followed me down. And then when 2 days later, me, Reha, Mama Rainfeather, my mother, and 2 of my cousins, Paul and Denny, we all go up to the spot where this big stump is, and they're teaching us how to leave food. We had a whole fish, sliced it open, and then there was bread, like squash bread. I think that was banana bread. Then there's corn nuts. There was boiled eggs. And I said, okay. And then Chief got 2 rocks. Now he says, now we need to back down. So we backed out maybe about 80 yards. And I'm like, oh, I see her. I thought I seen her when we were coming up. And next thing you know, I seen a little one by her. And when we were going down, he or she ran and grabbed one of the eggs and then ran back to her. So I kept walking and looking back. And then um, Chief Reha says, you never go down straight. We always go down sideways because of the deepness of the hill. And I did, and that's why I kept looking. It's like she's pulling me. So I stop, and he says, "What are you doing?" Um, he says, "Okay." So they kept going. Um, him and Mama Rainfeather stayed with me, and he said, "Let's sit." So we sat, told our homes, closed our eyes. I can feel they were walking to the stump, and they all squat down and ate, and they all shared
Aw.
one at a time, a bite each, and that's what they do. But they did do a prayer because
Wow.
Barbara went like this over the food, and the next thing you know, that's when they were eating. I got another guest. I knew she'd get on here. Her name is Robin. Good morning.
And
Hey, okay. You're freaking out.
yeah, I haven't been feeling real good. So
I
yeah,
know you haven't been on the.
I haven't been on anything.
I
And
know.
my dog, I don't know what's happening with my dog.
She's still quiet.
Yeah, breathing real heavy. He is.
Isn't that the one that's really old?
Yeah,
Do you
I
feel
think the
that
cold
it's
got to him.
the cold? Is that
Yeah.
achy bone?
No, it's
Have you
just
tried
his
putting
breathing's
warm
really
towel?
bad.
Breathing really bad? Oh, I thought it was. You said something else.
Yeah, I think he has asthma.
Can you hear him? Hear his breathing? His
Yeah.
lungs?
Yeah, I think he has asthma.
I
He
don't
don't
think
want to
it's.
eat. He don't want to, touch food at all.
Just keep a good watch over him. Hmm. Well, otherwise, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well,
Not
you know,
amazing, but good.
well, at least you're good. That's
Yeah.
a start. Otherwise, are you doing okay? Well, I do thank you for coming on.
Yeah, I can't miss coming on with you lovely ladies.
Well, at least you're good. Well, otherwise, you still got a lot of snow.
The cold, it's bitter cold.
Is so you're saying the air is more colder?
Yes. We have snow, but the air itself is colder.
Well, everything is supposed to start to shift. I know they said that we get rain, but not any more snow. I think this is the first year in a long time you guys have gotten very heavy snow in your area in Ohio.
I don't know. I think they should take out that little groundhog and just get rid of him.
Yeah, he's been off. The groundhog has been off. Yeah.
Somebody said today to cook him, take him and cook him.
Oh, oh my. Don't say, Donna. Oh, would you like to come and join us?
Come on, Donna.
If any, I mean, the men are welcome to join too if they care to. Us women are not racist, believe me.
No, we'll have
We
one
wouldn't
big
mind.
party.
Exactly.
Come on, Donna.
Oh, my daughter hates the groundhog. Yeah, my daughter said the same thing too. She said that piece of you know what. Don't know it yet. I said, well, you can't predict it. Not tonight, ladies. Just finished work. I'm listening. Okay, and cooking. Oh, what are you cooking? I will be making lasagna today.
Ooh.
Yeah. I got lazy. I went and bought the noodles instead of making it fresh.
Say something, Pamela.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to be here on the panel, but then also chat. And so it's a learning process. I've never had to get into StreamYard and do this. And I thought I could do it. I thought I could be techie, but I'm struggling. So at some point I'll have to learn how to do that because I know
like you. So hello everybody. Tansei, hi.
I'm having chicken and rice again. Ain't nothing wrong with chicken and rice. I'm excited because when my husband and I retired, my husband says, "Are you going to retire from the internet too?" I said, "No." But my little property has a chicken coop, and I'm so looking forward to buying chickens.
yes.
I told him, I said, "Do you know how much it would be better for us?" I go, "I love fresh eggs." There's a farm down here, and I said, "Do you have brown eggs?" Or he says, "I got both. Can I get a mixture?" He goes, "You want a crate?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I'll give it to you for $5." I said, "Really? I got a crate for $5." I took it because eggs ain't expensive out here too. It's just like milk. I love orange juice, and I haven't able to have orange juice. But my husband says, if you want it, go get it. No. I can't see paying a little half gallon, 7 something. No, I can't do that. That's too much. And if it's a gallon, it's almost the same price as a half a gallon because it was 7 something. And I said, well, that's kind of cheaper because the other store said $9.99 or $9.69 for a gallon. And I'm like, goodness, that's too much. It was
John
just
P. Hello.
it's almost the same price as a half a gallon. It was 7. And I said,
So many people that get into chickens get the different breeds, so they produce different colored eggs. That's their goal, is to get a different colored egg. That would be cool.
Yeah. Have you seen a white chicken? White feather chicken? She does brown eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, she does brown eggs. If you know the farm area when they have many chickens and you go and you ask them, I want to get a few hens and a few misters. Usually it's best to buy one and have many hens. I seen was what all black feathers, and she had like like a stripe of brown. And I said, "Wow." And I asked him, I go, "And these her eggs? They're white, kind of grayish." "Oh, okay." But at times she does double oak.
Oh, yep.
So I was like, "Oh." He goes, I try to feel for it. If it's a little bit heavier than the other, he says, then I know it's a double oak. I said, okay. And then the brown one, of course, the same. And I'm like, well, these two, they look like yellow, white feather hens. And he says, oh, their eggs are brown. Really? He goes, yeah. So he goes, I put a couple extra in top of your crate. And I said, okay, because he has those crates like they come in Costco. You know, he fills them all up and then put another one on top so it doesn't shift. So he had a couple, and they were like huge eggs. I was like,
Nice.
what is this? He goes, try it. There was 3 oaks in one.
Oh,
I've
3.
seen that. 3 oaks in one. I have
Crazy.
never seen that.
Wow.
So I'm over there mixing it and scrambling it. And I said, ooh, I hope you taste good. And then I was putting some seasoning and stuff because that egg fed me, auntie, and uncle, and my husband. And then this is bothering me. And I laid it out and I put cheese, onions, tomatoes, and then I folded it over. And then I got some of the like ketchup, and I just got the brush lightly on top, little slices, and then put it on a bagel sandwich. It's like it was good. I will say that.
Yes.
I said, boy, how do you know? He goes, it's ever so often she'll do them that way.
Wow.
You gotta let me know because I would love to take it. You can do so much with eggs. Oh yes, yes, Nicole. 3, as my kids will say, Bobo. 3 oaks. Garlic chicken and rice. That's like me making. I made the fried rice and the egg rolls. I had extra and I did more, and we still have like 8 pieces, and they were about this long, like the burritos, the little frozen burritos. Auntie was over there. Where's the dip? Where's the dip? Because you know when you go to a Chinese restaurant, they have sweet and sour sauce or a vinaigrette sauce. And she, where's the dip? I said, it's right here. I'll put it in the jar for her. She was eating. I said, don't eat it with a spoon like that. She goes, I can do what I want. All right, since I got out of track, let's do a prayer. We're talking about Satangas and we went into another thing. I don't want people to get upset at me. Praying is just, and I am going to light an incense. So let me get that together. You ladies chit chat for a second, please. All right, since I got out of track. Oh.
Robin, are you going to be clear of snow now for a while? Do you have
No, it's going to take the snow a while to go.
Yeah, but you're not getting more snow?
We got some this morning, but now we're on a break from it for a day or two.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the snow belt.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
So never ending story.
Yes. How long have you had your dog?
14 years.
14 years. Yeah. And what breed of dog is it?
Hound and Terrier. Looks like a little miniature Holstein cow.
Yeah. I think some parents of dogs they will give them a treatment, like a nebulizing treatment to help them breathe.
Yeah, I've got a humidifier running and stuff
Mhm.
with pure coconut oil in it because they can't do Vicks and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
coconut oil is supposed to be good for lungs and heart and all that stuff.
My neighbor knows that I love oranges. This is from his tree,
Oh.
as
Oh my
big as my
goodness.
hand.
Oh.
This is from the other neighbor.
You need to give Orba the great big one and you keep the little one.
Well, there's a couple in it. She's already ate them. They were,
Many
someone put it
blessings,
in our
Orba.
back door. They put in our back door last night. I guess no one here heard anything because I didn't. I try to shut my mind down, and I'm surprised Uncle. He's usually good. His ears are still good for an old man. And but I see them like and have and then bite.
Now, how you doing? Are you ready for tomorrow?
No,
You got this.
I gotta go today, and I already did all the registering online, but they said they wanted blood again. And I go, you guys just took blood from me. But I've been keeping my mind very positive about it. So they say it's supposed to be an in and out thing.
Yeah, no surprises, no having fun. You just go get it done and
Yeah, it's easier said than done. You want me to- You better eat something. That's another thing. I have to make sure his sugar is up. Like you said, he feels it's think it's low. And how much candy we eat. We're both chocolate lovers.
Yeah, I love chocolate too. If I'm going to reach for candy, it's going to be something chocolatey.
comfort food.
Well, my
Yeah.
drawer usually full of chocolate, and but there's no chocolate in my drawer. My little jar too is the M and M's are gone. I ate them. The family size bag of the M&M peanut. I fill that up. The jar is like this. Leave it on my bed. Then I'll leave it kind of open so when I open it, put my hand in there. Because I do this in my sleep. My husband says I open up the drawer because I seen you kind of like lean over, open the drawer, and I'll grab a handful, lay back down. And he says, you know, you're asleep. I said, I know. I've been doing that since I was a little girl.
Wow.
I wasn't sleepwalking. That's my sister. She sleepwalks. She was sleepwalk, opened the door, go like this, like she's looking, close it, goes to my bedroom door, looks in there, and I'm waving. And then she closes it and then goes back to the other room with my mom. Because she sat with my mom and I'm like, I get up and I follow her. Sure she won't go out the back door or the front door. She never
Yeah.
has.
Oh, wow.
And then she closes it and then goes back to the other room. See her, Dante. Hello, everyone. First day without a headache. You and I both. I finally got some sleep. Oh, bless you. I'm glad. Mike, Sanse, you want to come on in and join us? You're more welcome. The ladies won't bite, I promise.
We've had our shots.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, Robin.
You know.
Robin, I love your humor. Your humor brightens my day.
My daughter tells me, yeah, sister, your sister Robin over there, I love ripping it into, and she's like, just keep talking to her, keep it cool, she'll snap out. But I have to tell everybody, you gotta excuse my daughter, she does have a pouty mouth.
Yeah, I do too.
Being a district DA is, but you know, she goes in very classy in there, and but when she's mad at a judge because you know you're doing favors for this and that, she can pick it up. And she goes, I don't think that's right. I call that a BS. And I know she's want to say it, but she'll give the initials of it. And I'm like, you can't be doing that. Watch me, mother. I will.
Yep.
Does she remember her she does. She says that she remembers getting up, looking around. I tell her, I says, did you see anyone? And she said sometimes she would see like fog, but it was a friendly fog. So and I'm like, okay, that could be a family member, but I never push it with her. She stopped after she was, I think, about 15. She didn't do it no more. I would, but I'm just stopping in for a minute. I have to go to town. Okay, well, thank you.
I think
Yeah.
John P. should come on with us again. John P. and Donna, they should come on.
Yeah. Everyone's busy today. That's okay.
Yeah, because I just woke up.
Well, let's do a prayer, and then since I've been on an hour and 15 minutes,
Make sure you include yourself in that prayer.
yes, mother.
Yes.
Hey, Blazer, do you want to come and join us? Cedar, you're more welcome. You don't have to show your face. You can do like Robin, hide her face. But we all know what she looks like, though.
Yeah, I
She's just-
know.
She just woke up. She don't want to scare anybody.
Yeah, you don't want to see my hair all disheveled and all kinds of things.
One of these days, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to comb my hair all raggedy.
We'll just let it stick you outside, let the air freeze it, and then you'll have a new look.
Right? All right. Those who need prayers, please put emoji or the hands together. And then we'll do a prayer. And then I will also say, do you know when, if it smokes really black, do you know what it means? Or do you know when it's white, what it means? Or if it comes out really bad? Well, look who is here. Sanse.
Hey, how's it going?
How you?
I'm doing pretty well, just so you know. Going through the bends and the motions of life and how it presents itself to you. Gotta enjoy it, gotta catch the punches and enjoy the good sunny days. You know?
Yep.
Yep.
True now.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Needs to see. Okay. For Grandpa and Grandma, I shall do that. Real quick, a prayer. And if you guys want to do a prayer on your end, that's grateful. If not, you want to listen just to me, that is also good. And then we can continue on. But I just felt that it's necessary to do a prayer real quick.
We all
Yeah.
need.
Robin, I'm going to put you on the naughty list.
That's okay. I'll be on there with Audrey.
All right. Here we go. Nene tene ikone toswa. Tene stoyu ini da kayetota. Hakane yeste ko. Nina ko nina ko es pohaba. Nekwa nene este ikonia hajeste. Nekona ete ko. Nikinira nekomi waskwante nakante. Inakoine, Maestro Kone, Equata, and Etaqua, Nistito Hata, Nisti Quata, Equanina, and Equa, Estahai, Conine, Hayite, Amen. Many blessings to all those who are here. I ask the Creator, Mother Earth, to bless you, to heal you with the hands that are needed. For those that are going through a certain journey, I ask of them, please be brave. Allow the Creator, Mother Earth, to be with you on the journey. Remember that you are loved. You are kind. You are someone that someone needs. I ask of you, never be scared. Leave it in the God's hands. Our Creator knows what we need. Allow us to walk this journey all together today with happiness. No sorrow, no pain. But today is a happy day. Thank you, amen. And I did say your name.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, always important. Sage, how are you? What have you been up to?
Oh man, got over a nasty cold. Dealt with the loss in my family of my cousin and her son, and got through that. It was honestly eye-opening. The guy got caught. My cousin's let's just say her husband, common law husband, married 10 years, that murdered her and her son, got caught. He's sitting in jail right now, awaiting trial and arraignment and all that other stuff that happens with that. I got a camera for Christmas, a Canon R10, so a pretty nice camera, you know. I'm going to go out and do some photography and maybe do some paranormal / just outdoors adventure investigation. I'm not going to just go out and walk around a place. I'm going to go out and just enjoy nature and see what happens. I think that's when the most authentic, the most meaningful experiences happen. Sometimes experiences don't happen. Like my camping trip and my campsite got attacked, not my tent. I've been camping over 1,000 times in my lifetime and had one campsite experience. Sometimes things don't happen, and sometimes you get that 1 in a million things that do happen. You know,
Correct.
the authentic experiences in life. And other times, you know, their habitats, like you have your clan up there, that you can actually go up there and be respectful of their territory and the environment. And
that's very important.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, that you can be respectful of the territory, the environment. I don't want to say the culture, but the ambiance, and I mean, yeah, the culture, but the ecosystem. It's all part of a giant ecosystem. Like some I'm in a lot of different little micro communities. I deleted my Facebook. I deleted all this other stuff. I just had to get down to the bones of my life for a little bit, and it's done a lot of healing. And this summer, I'm excited. I don't know if I'll publish anything, but I'm gonna take some videos for my own self. I'm gonna get back into photo editing, just a lot of good stuff. Kind of got a little bit more connected with my faith. Like, I was raised Mormon, so I got a little bit more connected with my faith and stuff in the past like 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
Not everyone agrees with it. It's okay. It's a weird religion. I understand. It's a very weird
Well,
religion
every
when
religion,
truth lot.
every religion is weird.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's just how you protect it yourself and how you accept it. But
Yeah.
again, myself, I am the creator's soul. I pray him day and night. As I'm cooking, I'm praying.
Yeah.
But like I tell everyone has their own religion, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. I have a friend that is and the church is and there's no really difference in that word made.
Yeah.
Mormon church that I know of always been unsettled, in my opinion. But they all have like different beliefs and other churches. But like
Oh,
I
yeah.
had always said,
Yeah.
not this one priest or they call themselves elders. What I
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he says you being a native is different from us. Now there's natives that are informed. He says he is from the old way. I said, okay, since you're from the old way, we have more than one wife.
Was you fundamental LDS? Culturite? Oh, fundamental. Okay, yeah. I know about. There was a split about 5 churches after Joseph Smith died. There's the Brighamites, which is the Utah base, the Utah Salt Lake City. There's FLDS. Which FLDS was the Warren Jeffrey Warren. Then there's the Culturites. There's the Church of Christ that's still back east in Missouri. There's a few different ones. But yeah, the some of them still hold on to that, and I don't agree with it. Just because of DNA, like there are certain things I don't agree with it. DNA doesn't match up with the Book of Mormon story, and they can't like. I like I've told you, I approach everything with science. Genetic drift doesn't exist in this context. Genetic drift, you're talking 20 to 40 to 50 to 60,000 years before a genetic drift happens or genetic isolation happens before that can happen. Unless the entire species of an entity gets wiped out. Like, let's say horses, and then you won't have that same genetic of a horse. If all the quarter horses in the world got wiped out, you wouldn't have the quarter horse genetic or the Appaloosa. You wouldn't have that genetic in the world. So there's things that I don't agree with. And part of them saying, oh, you're part of, you're from the Native Americans, they're using that as a slam against Native Americans because there were teachings. And you have to realize, like, a lot of the writings and a lot of the original, like, preachings from Joseph Smith was in the 1800s worldview. It wasn't in our modern worldview with our science and our DNA and human genome. Like, the Human Genome Project unleashed a lot. And they taught that back in the day. I mean, this was during the time of slavery. A lot of churches are teaching the same thing. If you go and you look back on it, that dark-skinned people were inferior in some way or another, were cursed. And I don't agree with that. My family's Native American. Like, half my family's Native American. So there is a very disorganized, as you said, when you look at Mormonism as a whole, there is a very disorganized teachings.
Okay. There's an echo. I don't know. Let's see if okay. Think it might be. All right. Am I echoing again? No. Okay. Blazer was just saying that. So did.
Yes, your
Your
echo.
Is it me?
Sage,
Yeah, it was. It stopped now.
do you have two devices going at the same time? Sage?
I don't, but give me a second. Give me a quick second. I'll check something. It might be my earphone to mic ratio.
It still is. Okay, Blazer. Thank you. He believes it's Sage. Yeah. Because I don't hear it off the ladies.
Give me a quick second. I'll check something. It might be my earphone to mic ratio.
Well, everybody's
Is it
very
better now?
calm. Yes.
Okay. There we go. I had to turn down the mic sensitivity. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't agree with growing up, and now that I'm in my mid 30s, there's stuff that I do agree with. But just like everything, like Catholicism, there's stuff there that people gotta turn a blind eye to. Even mainstream Christianity, people gotta turn a blind eye to. Like, do people believe in zombies? Because
I
there's
think you need
scriptures.
to. Excuse me, Sage. I think you need to put up your volume a little bit.
Turn my volume on my mic a little bit.
Yeah. Turn it up.
Is this better?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, there we go.
I could hear you as a low
Okay,
frequency,
yeah.
but I don't think they could hear you.
Like there's biblical teachings about zombies. Like, how many people believe in zombies? Like, is it a miracle? Is it something that's just a one-off event? Like, there's a lot of stuff. Is what it is. But yeah, I'm excited to get out and just like experience like a new hobby. Like, I'm excited about this camera. Dealing with my mother-in-law has cancer. That'll just be a season to deal with. It's moved around 3 times now, and chemotherapy's just ain't doing it. I want her to try a natural avenue, but they don't believe in that medicine, cannabis, as a medicine.
Oh,
They're very much from the Reagan era of Americana. So I can want one thing, but it's what it is, you know?
Yeah. Well, my
Yeah.
sister, she had cancer, and they told her when she was 30 or 35 that she wasn't gonna live any longer.
Wow.
Well, she is now 68 or 70. It's my husband's sister. And what kept her alive was the earth.
Was
And it's
doing
kept
the
her
herb?
alive. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. God is great. He creates all herbs and he creates all things on this life for us to consume in proper amounts. In proper amounts.
Let's see, maybe the mic near his speaker on stage is still echoing.
It's still echoing? Let me check this real quick. Give me a second.
Let's see.
You play hello.
You can unmute. You're good because they chose to mute themselves. Okay. He's muting himself. There is another function sound when Sage is talking and the go is still there. Yeah, I told him either when he's holding the phone, maybe by the speaker.
So
his
what I
hand.
have is earbuds with a mic
Oh.
on it. So there might be something wrong with that.
Okay. Yeah, because they were saying there was an echo, and then you can hear the scratching of the movement of the, I guess, the import. Maybe it's it could be the earbuds because sometimes earbuds do that too.
Sage, try it again because I'm thinking it's better. We're thinking it might be better. Oh,
You're talking like a robot.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
I was like, what is she saying?
oh no.
Yep. That's what it's sounding.
Ah,
So it's
Pamela, you're the echo.
Am I the echo? You know what? I will join chat. I'll let you guys visit, and I'll step out and I'll join
Okay.
everyone in chat. Thank you so much. Everybody
Thank
Hi,
you.
hon.
Hi.
I'll be in chat.
Okay. All right. Let's try it this
Was
way.
it me?
Okay. Can you say it a little bit louder?
Check, check, check.
Okay.
Oh,
I
my.
can hear.
Check, check, check.
Yep. Everybody good there in the view?
Is the echo still there?
I don't hear the echo.
Okay, because I got echo cancellation on the settings, and
Okay.
yeah.
It's normal now. Here, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
That was weird.
All righty.
Yeah, like I believe there's a season for everything. I
mean,
believe that,
we do. I mean, I get stems, and I make medicine out of it.
yeah.
That's
Put
not
in
me.
90% alcohol, and no, but your TV is hearing us talk. I mean, it's coming out. You're watching on TV, so you turn it down a little bit, Robin. Or you can put it in capsules. Because
I'm hearing it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stems are useful, full spectrum medicine, and like every single pill that they make, if it's not from petrol, from oil and plastics, it comes from a botanical.
I have a relative that puff and work at a dispensary. But he was also saying some dispensaries, they use certain chemicals and stuff. You have to really read what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want natural, it's there. But it's also, it's good for medicine. Like I said, I use the stems and the alcohol, and I leave it up there because you can also rub it on your bones.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's to help you too with that. Sounds check. Okay, now. Thank you, Roger and Blazer.
Yeah.
You cat to be kitten. Meow meow. What? You got to be kidding me, right? No, I'm not getting that. I've never heard
Yeah,
that phrase.
you can make salves out of it. You can use shea butter and or coconut oil and seep it out with a crock pot on a really low setting. Just don't burn it because some people will burn it and then your medicine's toast. Yeah, you can make a tincture, and the alcohol is a carrier. It'll get into your pores and down into your nerves, as you said. RSO is probably Rick Simpson oil, or just extracting the full spectrum is probably the best thing for cancer from what I've read and from what I understand. But there's
Right.
something on this earth for everything. Like lavender is great for sleep. I grow lavender just to help me sleep. I'm an insomniac myself. And I'll make like a sachet and I'll put it underneath my pillow.
Yeah, I grow lavender, wild sage, and we use it for many different things.
Dandelion tea.
Mm-hmm. Good for your kidneys and your liver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wild lettuce is good for pain.
Yeah. T, are you trying to come in? It says device not connected. Yeah. Trying to.
Come on,
okay.
one big happy party.
Oh yes. We speak of many things. We never judge, like I said. If you can connect, it'd be wonderful. Well, someone still has their TV on us.
Yeah, I'm sitting in my office without a TV on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. I know what you're saying, Glazer. I have quite a few families that still does. Okay. Ooh. Try again one more time. Yeah. I know what you're saying, Glazer.
I hear a puppy. I want to pet the puppy.
Try to come in one more time. Maybe I'll just press it. I know I didn't. You went too fast for me, and I couldn't let you in. Do it one more. Come out and go back in one more time. Because here is not. It's not letting me. I hear a TV echo. Yeah, so do I. Come on. I hear a TV echo. Let's see. See if she comes on. She's got very good knowledge in many things. Back to the stage. I did. Okay, I added you. Why aren't you? There's something that they will need to connect their mic and camera before you can see it. Do you have it on? That's why it's not letting me. Well, I'll do it this way. Are you there?
That it's working now. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes.
Dance. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Is it echoing on anybody else's end? I'm good.
No, you're not echoing.
Okay, I think I need to. What about now? Let's see.
No, you're not echoing at all.
Okay. I had you on twice, I guess. I had to cancel the one window.
Okay. Well, hello there. How are you?
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Pretty good. It's warm here. It's freezing everywhere else.
Yes. Well, our fog is lifting.
That's good. Yeah, you guys were getting some crazy fog for a while, huh?
Yes. I mean, maybe 1/8.
Oh, geez.
Oh wow.
Yeah. When we were doing the prayers this morning, there was fog and it was hard for us to do it on.
I can
this
send
much.
some snow.
Of course, I would love it, but I have snow an hour from here. But you can send more. It's 55 here in Montana. Oh, bless you, Montana. You know, how far are you from the res? Roger says, "How, JP, John P. Well, I do welcome everyone here and everything. Please introduce yourself. I'm Elder
Anything
Benson.
above 20 in Ohio, we think is a heat wave.
Oh, goodness. There's too much going on over there. Not just weather, but it seems like Ohio's right now very, very active of star people, Satangas, and the Windgaloo is what I've been told. I hear that's what's going on. So, yes, tomorrow will be my day, as Robin was saying. And it's supposed to be an in and out seizure. My blood pressure has been really good, so I shouldn't have to stay. But again, you can't predict. I do get nervous when I'm getting under. But it's just like for anyone else going through the seizure. I said, Orba, come and join me. Stand by me. If they're going to do something. She tells
What all are
me,
they doing?
well, they are going to put some pins, like little screws in.
Where at?
The tailbone part.
Don't make me have to have a conversation with Mama Rainfeather.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they said I go in tomorrow at 8. The procedure is supposed to be at 10. And it's supposed to be 5 hours. So, you better let him out, Robin. But I'm sure I'll be okay. Somebody will, probably Auntie or my husband will get on and let those know. Because I get texts and emails and messengers or messenger. One of them will, I'm sure, let everybody know.
Okay.
So, but
Are they doing that for like the stability of your back or?
yes.
Okay. I see.
They did say my iron was low. I tell them, I said, well, I eat plenty greens.
Yeah, but your body's not
My
taking
body
it
is
in.
right. I do not know why. I noted that this past year, it's been, I should say the past 6 months, it's been different.
Yeah, but your body's not.
So I do try really hard to eat other things that have the iron for me to get. And taking the herb that Auntie made for me with different plants. They still say the same thing. So
Do you take anything that's got copper in it? Or drink like out of copper?
I don't believe I do.
Okay. 'Cause sometimes iron won't absorb properly if you don't have a copper balance.
Correct. No. I do know that other times, the one lab person, and in fact, she's also one of my viewers too, and she said that she had her first sighting 2 years ago by just hiking, and which was in Yosemite over here. And she says, "Well, I'm going to let you know in your labs. I've seen it." And I said, "Okay." And she goes, "Your iron is low, but your calcium is really low." And I said, "Oh, well, from what I've read, I thought it said normal. It was in the green." She said, "Yes, but if you look, you're still below a little bit." I said, "Well, I really don't. I mean, tasting everything, I'm full." My husband says, "Let's go to In-N-Out Burger. I'm sure you'll like that."
Were you like that
Okay.
before you started the medicine?
Yes.
Hmm.
Dansei Bounty, greetings. How are you? Thank you for joining. Yeah, our well water. I don't drink it.
Mhm.
I drink pure water. We I can't have mineral water because of my husband's diabetes. That spikes it up high. Even when I drink water from that says purified water, you guys are gonna think I'm weird. I boil it,
Mm.
strain it, and wait till it cools down. Then I put it back in the container to drink. I've been doing that for so many years. I don't want to see any sand or anything. But yes, there I put them in little bottles like this too.
I don't blame you. There's a lot of really crazy stuff in the water. Up in I think it was Boulder City. My friend used to work up at the dam and she knew people that worked in the water industry. I think it was a couple years ago and they were just showing like the unbelievable high levels of things.
The chloride,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's very. They were saying there was too much copper in one. Then they said it was too much chlorine. And everything, even when we breathe the air, it's always going to be something. No matter if we, our body is what fights what it is because our body is made to learn to what we can fight and we cannot fight.
Well, and our bodies adapt to a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way at all, but I feel like humans are the equivalent of cockroaches on the you can't kill us level. Like we adapt.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree on that. Sometimes others don't understand why our body is trying to fight. But again, when you're taking antibiotics, it itself can
Mhm.
make us sick too.
Adapt and overcome.
Absolutely.
Yes, that is very true.
Somebody
Yes.
still has an echo. I'm not sure who.
Let's see.
Mama, say something.
Tanse Ishnafta Koninahi.
I think it was Robin.
I muted her too.
Yeah.
Robin, you need to turn your value on the TV.
Mama, say something. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not Sage. He's mute. He muted
Yeah, I've
himself.
been muted.
What?
Yeah. Robin.
Let me see.
I mean,
It's
I'll
at
turn
4.
drinking my Monster right now. I'm being very unhealthy.
Oh dear. You better pray over that.
You know, I know someone that wakes morning and go gets a cup of coffee and then drinks
Between dogs and puppies and
and all different energies all through the day. And I'm like, you know, you're gonna get kidney stones. You're it's very unhealthy to drink it, like 7 of them a day.
Yeah,
I would
give
tell
you a
my
heart attack.
yeah.
Well, even that, speaking of kidney stones, I have a dear friend that is going to have to get a surgery because she has a kidney stone and she drinks energy drinks every day. But I was like, you haven't been drinking your water, have you? And she was like, no. I'm like, well, your kidneys can only do so much.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you do not drink water, it has to help flush everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By drinking everything, it does flush it. But for kidney stones, if they're larger than what it is, it's harder for a man
Yeah.
to shit out than a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's how large the stone is, and then they want to use some medication to try to break it down. Or they're like, in the old days, they used to put you in the machine and like shake.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It
But
depends how big it is, but a lot of times I think it's the citric acid and lemons. If you like really work on lemon water, depending on the size, it can help break them up small enough to pass them.
Mm-hmm.
what's good is I like to eat lemon. In fact, I'm out. I
You
have to
like what,
leave.
Mama?
Lemons?
Yes.
I love to eat lemons like apples.
Mm. Yummy.
I'm out of them. And I don't make no face either. And I just, my
Really?
auntie should go like this as I'm biting it. She goes, you don't have the effects? No. Because,
Huh.
you know, when I would use the peelings, I eat and then I'm chopping them up. I boil the peelings
Mm.
and I mix it with ginger and I boil it. And then there's a tea for me right there.
Nice.
I like to drink that over ice. My husband's an ice lover. He has to have ice. Even in his milk, he has to have ice.
You might be anemic too, Mama. A lot of people that have an ice fetish actually are anemic.
They test him. No?
Really? Huh.
I think it's just mind wise.
Yeah.
Because when you're young, you're chewing on
Sure.
ice. Because when I'm finished, I like to, if again, I'm asleep, these fingers here, the ring finger, the middle finger and the ring finger, these two, I know I have arthritis in my joints here to my wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be waking up at 3:30 in the morning. And these are like, if I put my hand down like this, it hurts so bad.
Hmm.
They're numb. And then I'll open up my, what do you call that? The tumbler. I'll open
Okay.
up my ice and I'll start rubbing ice all over him. My husband says, well, what are you doing? And I wake up, I go, my 2 fingers hurt.
Hmm.
2 fingers were hurt. And he's like, okay. And he goes back to sleep. But we can move it over.
I wonder if you have like a pinched nerve besides the arthritis.
I believe I do, because usually those are the nerve signs.
Yeah.
And I believe it has to be up here in my
Yeah.
shoulder.
Oh, Mama Bear Claw.
Yes. You're going to be the first one to test it out? Wow. My husband's laying there, and remember, I'm sewing little squares, right?
I forgot to tell you, my clan took their gift bag finally at my friend's.
Oh, really? I sewed all these up
Aw.
and sewed together to make a quilt, and I haven't put the endings, the back part of it, and just all those little squares I sewed, and my husband's using it as a blanket now. It's heavy. I'm sure it'll keep him warm.
So, Robin, you have a clan too?
Robin has a clan. She has a new clan in her area too.
Hmm.
And Sage, when you go out with your new camera, you let them know that
Yes,
you're just
2 of them.
let them know that you're just being social.
Okay. Will
Because
do.
sometimes they know people go in there with cell phones and everything and start looking, and sometimes what they'll do, they'll hide. Even you're doing just to go to for yourself as a relaxation, to enjoy the scenery or whatever. Be surprised what you might find. And never enter a forest or the woods sad, confused, or angry, because that
Yeah.
will attract.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that in your experience that you have seen and felt, but you don't share all information, which is good. I don't give everything out.
Yeah, it's just respectful for the other world and for the other side of
Yes.
reality. When they're ready to connect with humanity, if they ever are, they'll do it. There's no reason to go out and profiteer about it and make a circus about it. I think that's very disrespectful to the culture and the ecosystem to
Right.
make a circus out of it. There's a lot of people that over the years I've just checked out of because
I agree.
they're payasos, they're clowns, and they just want to make a circus out of it, and they want the drama and harvest views rather than coming to understand it more so. Like, it only came until recently that I even started taking photography of the wilderness, like from my cell phone. This was 3 years ago, when I've been out hiking since I was like 4 or 5 years old. You know, I've been out fishing, hiking, hunting, and
Mhm.
even then, like, I don't even publish like a lot of photos, and it's just out of respect. It's out of love, and I understand that you have the love, and a lot of people don't have the love,
Correct.
and a lot of people don't have respect for themselves or love for themselves, and that's a big one. And the real Sasquatches and the real spirits out there, the spirits of nature and the spirits of the ground and the spirits of the sky and the woods and the water, they understand if you have love and respect. But like you said, if you go out there and you go out there with respect and love, you'll be taken care of.
Yes, of course. They
Yeah.
will, even if you're lost in the area, they'll redirect you.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a lady up here that we had one lady that passed away. We've had three people that passed away, and that was up by Lake Diablo, Vesper Peak. I know one of the ladies that passed away. We had another lady that in the same area that went missing for a week and got found alive. She hasn't talked about it much, but one thing that she let slip, a Freudian slip, was that someone was there. Something was there that helped her, that fed her berries, and then disappeared. Not because she wasn't out there to be disrespectful to the nature, she just got lost. But something took care of her long enough to give her the strength and nourishment so that she could be found by search and rescue.
That is very true. They
Yeah.
will do that.
Yeah, and they're not going to hang around and stick around unless you're like a small child. And there's been upright bears that have been cared for, that upright bears that children have spoken about. And these kids don't understand Sasquatch or gorilla or whatever. Africa, they're gorillas. China, they're Yeti and Gigantes epithecus. Here, they're Sasquatch. Or Satonga.
Yeah. Different tribals have different names for them.
Yeah.
A lot of First Nation, Blackfeet, also even Cherokee and Navajo. They all, we all have different names for them, but we all, respect them.
Yeah.
Many humans forget and don't understand. And, oh, I think I saw something. It looked like a bear, but it's not. But it's also, something that's where is it quite what I thought it was, or was it a bear?
Yeah.
Say, Andreas. But again, I have known people that were in the forest and they know their area, they said. But again, when they were out filming and they said, oh my God, they were live and, oh my God, I forgot to do a prayer and put down tobacco. And I was like, well, still do it now if you want. But they did it right when they were lost. So this couple was very, very mislead on things because they were trying to learn themselves. And I told them, if you're going to go live out in the woods, you might not get good connection. And that's many reasons from different creatures. But again, if you cannot understand the map of your area, you're going to be lost, not just physically, but mind-wise. And they were like live and everybody says, are you okay? And the gentleman said, well, I have my bag on, but my wife forgot hers. And I'm like, her protection bag is in the car. How far are you guys from the car? So I was really like, okay, who's not gonna come on and who's not gonna go back? So she was filming and then she said she felt very, very dizzy. I kept telling her, take a bite of his bear root. Excuse me. And they said they only went in they were 15 miles in. And still it was hard. So you went back out and come back in? Are you okay?
Yeah, it went off for a second. Sorry.
Oh. So they said their compass wasn't working. I said, do you remember how to come in? I mean, to go back out. And he said, yeah. So he stopped his live and they started to walk back to the car. She left her backpack. They realized after they got to a second marker where he had made a mark with the stick, a broken stick. And it's very important too, when you're going in the forest or the woods, your entrance, you should know your entrance. And if there's not an entrance and you're just following a little trail from all the deers and whatever, break a little twig off so you know. And then when you're going in on maybe another mile, break another one. So you can recognize your own markings as you're walking. Because if
Oh
you
yeah,
go,
yeah.
you don't know, you're getting yourself totally lost. And then sometimes there's no service up there. How are you going to get back? And I'll tell you, if you call on them, I'm lost, can you help me? They'll redirect you. I have never heard anything, them being attacked or being eaten. I've heard that they were scared, they cried because they couldn't remember how they came in. And some of these people, I mean, if you don't have a protection bag and then you don't have anything to protect you, he said, well, I have my firearm. And I told him, well, okay, but I don't care for firearms, and neither do they. They think that is that you're there to hunt them, and that's not cool. You're there to enjoy their scenery. You're there to explore and investigate what are they about. But sometimes people don't quite understand. But he was telling me, I think he redirected us because I started to see my markings. And I told him that could be. And then when they got to the car, his wife started throwing up. And she's had headaches like for 5 days and went to the emergency room and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And then when I spoke to them again, they said that they were scared to go out there. And I said, you know, when you both have your bags together, that's fine. The bag will realize that you're protected by a native, and I know and they'll respect that. But like I said to them both, if they are aggressive, they will let you know that you've passed the boundary line. You don't need to come this way. But when you're touching an X or one of their shelters or nesting area, they get very disturbed and they'll destroy it and move on and make another one because of the human's touch. Many people say, well, you are trying to teach us and we're trying to understand what is going on in there. Actually, just observing sometimes disturbs them because your intentions is good and someone else's intentions is not. They're looking to, shoot. They're going to pick that before you come in any further. Sometimes they'll confuse you to make you turn around and go back, and you can be going in circles. And as I tell everyone, when you know your entrance, remember your steps. Leave a marking. So that way, if they do try to confuse you because they're trying to get you away from a certain area because they have young ones, or they feel that you don't belong on here, you don't need to be here, they'll redirect you, and you end up back where you started again. Even if you try to go off trail, it's the same thing. They'll bring you back on trail where you need to go back from where you began. It's very important that everyone does pay attention You have to be alert. I do make protection bags for people that need them, but also too, you need to clarify in your mind and be pure with your heart. You're not there to destroy or destructure anything out there. Many humans forget that it's not their home. Would you like them to come to your home and destroy? Some of these stories that people say, they're very harsh because they're not really like that. Yes, they can be aggressive, but there's territory, there's boundaries, just as well as your own home. Another stranger coming on your property, what would you say? What are you doing on my property? So sometimes other people like, okay, I thought this wasn't your property. I thought this was, our property. So
It's funny that you say that too, because I think people automatically assume like everything is just okay to go into, but like your home, it might not be that you're necessarily harming anything, but let's say you have a room in the house with special things that you don't want other people to be around. That's up to you. You know what I mean? It's a respect thing, and I don't think people communicate enough in day-to-day life with what they're doing. It takes 2 seconds to say, hey, if I'm in an area I shouldn't be, please let me know.
you're right. It's but they help themselves. Even the forest welcomes everyone, but at the same time, you gotta know directions and what you're doing and stuff.
Oh, 100%. And I encourage people to keep a map. And when you're walking, if you have things that you can see in the distance, like mountain peaks, and you can recognize those mountain peaks, keep a topographic map, most importantly, that has elevation gain, that has rivers and streams listed on it. But when you walk in, take point of where the nearest valleys are, because those are usually going to be your rivers, and take point of your mountain peaks in the distance. If you get dehydrated, tired, confused, hit with infrasound, whatever, sooner or later you can recognize those peaks. Like she said, break branches, absolutely, but always break those branches on the same side of the trail when you're walking in at eye level, so you're not looking down or looking up. So you can keep that eye level on the trail and eye level in your surroundings. Yeah, it was just stuff I learned like throughout life. Like you got to be respectful of things out there. You got to be respectful of nature. There's cougars and bears. There's more than just Sasquatch out there.
Correct.
There's wolves out there. You got to be respectful of your own competence and your own conscience, because there's two-legged predators out there. And it's just like in our own communities, there's two-legged predators in our own communities, and we got to be conscious and aware of things that are going on. I don't encourage people to carry firearms. Knives, maybe at the most a bow or a sling, but firearms have their use.
People bringing a bow or a knife or machete is fine. I'm not against it. Firearm, I am.
Yeah.
They say, well, that's the fastest. Not on a Satanga, no. Maybe a bear or a cougar, mountain lion, maybe, because they are faster by the time you can pull it out.
Well, that's the thing too. What is your intention for bringing it? Because they know that also.
I agree. Sometimes it's crazy, but it is what it is. Can't control everyone. Can't, they're gonna do what they please, and that, of course, that's them, not me or others.
Sage, I wanted to commend you when you came on earlier and you talked about getting off your phone there for a little while. People don't do the phone detox nearly enough, so I commend you for actually on purposing that.
Oh well, thank you. I deleted my Facebook, and it's me deleted until probably April. I'm gonna put at the furthest distance April. I even ghosted like a lot of people, and it's nothing against them. I just deleted it. There's just a lot of stress in the community right now.
Yeah.
And I watched it go on for so long, and then thank you for the commending, first and foremost. Not to be too graphic, but I had a cousin and her son get brutally murdered.
I heard, yes.
Yeah, pretty messed up. I didn't see the crime scene or anything, but it's pretty.
It doesn't matter. There's still trauma there, right? And so you're dealing with it the way you need to.
Yeah, it's still my kin being lost and being taken from this earth unjustly. I believe in just, rationalized taking of someone's life. Like there's rationalized in self-defense, absolutely. If someone doesn't know how to cool their crap and they're threatening to take your life, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
And you gotta find in yourself the rationale to do that. But there's just a lot of tit for tat going on, and there's a lot of people rationalizing a lot of bad stuff in the community and looking the other way. And I'm not going to lose myself and go on a tirade and cuss people out for them being bad actors and bad people and looking the other way about stuff.
I think 2026 is going to be a year of people really needing to focus on healing themselves. So I think there's going to be a lot more of that, of separation of the people wanting to stay in the drama and then people wanting to connect themselves and the earth and back to the real reality again.
Yeah, with all the
healing themselves.
Mm-hmm. With all the CMEs, solar flares, all the astrological signs that are happening, the parade of planets that are going to be coming. There's going to be an awakening, not just as a mass of people, but just within people.
Yeah.
Of things that are going on, and it is. I've said it before on other channels. It is an ebb and flow of reality.
Yeah. There's a lot of pushing and pulling going on right now, and that's not how that works.
Yeah.
And going in different directions.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's people that know about the micro communities. Like Mama Bear Claws had, her own dealings with some of the bad actors. Andrea's in the chat knows. Bounty Hunting Bear knows. I'm not going to just lay all the drama out because this is Mama Bear Claw's community, but it's something that's on her channel. But it's honestly something that's just pushed me away. Mama, I pray for Sparky. Just let him know. Let him know that Sage prays for him. He's a good friend, and I feel that he was unjustly disrespected by a lot of people, and it was nasty. It was very nasty, and he was unjustly disrespected. And I walked away because of that too. Because that Sparky's a good man, and a lot of people disrespected him, and a lot of people stand by those people that disrespected him, and it's disgusting. It's freaking disgusting, but I'm gonna leave it there. They know who they are.
Well, I truly appreciate that.
Yeah,
I will let him know.
Yeah.
He has been doing some healing right now himself, so
good,
it's
good.
not that he's keeping, he's just feels that the healing needs to be with many people. And so
Yeah.
he said he was going to step back and do some. And I said, you do that, son. You
Yeah,
know what's in front of you. You understand who you are, what you're about, and what you stand for. So,
Yeah.
But yes, I mean,
Yeah.
there is a lot of people trying to pull him in and say this and that. No,
Yeah, exactly. I
spoke
know what
with
you
him.
mean. Yeah,
So,
and
and he's
good
good.
for him.
He's good.
Good. And I stepped back for a lot of the same reasons. We had a talk one day, and it was our one and only talk on a phone,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me realize a lot of things about our greater community. And I mean, there's a reason why I'm sitting here talking on your channel. You're a good person.
Okay,
Your
Mama,
people are
I
good
gotta
people.
go.
All right,
Okay.
Robin. I'm going to head off
I gotta
too
get
in a
the
few
dog a heat
seconds. I'm just
pad.
letting everybody. All right, baby.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
heard-
let a lot of the people sort out their own problems.
Yes.
There was something aired out on Monday, and it needed to be aired out. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of that. If you didn't,
I know. I felt this for 2 weeks already,
mm-hmm.
and I understood. I caught briefly just a few days on Monday, like you said, but I kept feeling it, and so
Yeah.
I'm glad some people are realizing.
And it's needed to be done. It's needed to be done, and a lot of people are going to have to stand with their integrity in the community, and they're going to have to find their integrity and where it's at. Because the things that were explained to me were the things that I heard were some very disgusting things, some very predator things.
Yeah.
And on
A lot
top
of
of that,
things.
there's bigger things in life. Like I'm dealing with someone that has cancer that I care about in my life. I have better things to do. I'll keep in contact here and there.
Okay.
But I got
Well,
bigger
like
things to do. I'm gonna go and do some photography. I'm gonna go hiking, maybe do some fishing, maybe have a beer or two here and there, do some barbecuing.
there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not going to dwell on people that want to pirate in their community.
Right. I'm always here.
Yeah.
I try to send out a positive energy out to everybody and healing to everyone because I'm not a conviction person or want to destroy. I don't want to confuse nobody.
Yeah.
I am a center person.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick up many things and I back away because I don't want part of that drama.
Yeah.
I'll pray for them, but I'm not one to. I've lost quite a few friends that were my viewers had to leave, and that hurt. But
yeah.
I am no one's owner.
Exactly.
I appreciate you coming on and private texts and stuff, but I cannot be true to what people do. I'm here to explain what the creatures, Sathangas, and the prayers that is all important. But there are a lot of healing that people need, physically, mentally, and recognize that family comes first.
Yeah.
But if you can't help your own family, why are you even trying to come out up here? I'm not about the dollar sign, like I said, because there's a lot of people. Oh, I'll send you $10 for a deep prayer. No, I'll do it for you free. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Here, you don't see no money sign on me. I don't want it. I even told YouTube I don't want it. I'm here just to help those understand what the healing can do and do the prayers and give the information as far as I can to explain what is in this force. That means entities, cryptids,
Mm-hmm.
human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, would you ever consider having like a simple book come out so people have that knowledge in a physical format?
I had thought about that many times, as many books I have written. But again, I'm giving all my knowledge that I learned
Yeah.
to some other human that might take it wrong or say, oh, this person don't know what the heck she's talking about, or I don't need that. They'll stay in me, they'll stay with the family.
Yeah. That's
But
just
it's a
a
good
shame though,
suggestion.
because ultimately throughout timelines, I personally I don't believe we're the first people that have had internet and things, but that's my own whatever. But you know, things
No,
can
you're right.
crash. Things can
You're right.
crash digitally, but things on paper seem to last longer in certain places. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Amen to that. Okay. I do got to come to an end.
Okay.
I do need to feed, and I think I'm ready to eat. I ate already 2 oranges. Well, 1.5. And very rare do I get to eat because I'm
Oh,
dope. Everyone, thank you. Remember, get a hold of me if you need prayers or if you're looking for protection bags, earrings. I still have a pair of moccasins. So, everyone, enjoy your day. Remember, it's not a promise for anything, but enjoy it now. So,
Indeed.
therefore, Elder Medicine Bear Claw, I'm getting emotional all of a sudden. Many blessings to everyone. And thank you, Sage Tara. Much honored to have you on my panel. You
same.
guys have a good day.
Same
Hi.
to you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye,
You
everybody.
too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.